So why is the left allowing themselves to be maneuvered into this position where they are defending actual terrorists and rapists and murderers, these horrible, horrid gangbangers? Why is it? Well, Elon Musk went on Senator Ted Cruz's podcast, Verdict, and he identified exactly why the left is focusing their rage and really their terrorism on him, on Elon Musk, and on Elon Musk's businesses like Tesla. You've seen all the Tesla protests, the violence that's happening outside of Tesla showrooms. There was even some shots fired outside of one. Elon Musk articulated to Ted Cruz exactly why the left's anger is so visceral and so vicious towards him. Take a look.
Why do they hate you so much?
Well, because we're clearly over the target. If DOGE was ineffective, if we were not actually getting rid of a bunch of waste and fraud, and a bunch of that fraud, the fraud we're seeing is overwhelmingly on the left. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not zero on the right, but these NGOs are almost all left-wing NGOs that are being funded, for example.
Yep.
So they hate me because DOGE is being effective, and DOGE is getting rid of a lot of waste and fraud that people on the left were taking advantage of. That's what it comes down to. And the single biggest thing that they're worried about is that DOGE is going to turn off fraudulent payments of entitlements. Everything from Social Security, Medicare, unemployment, disability, small business administration loans, turn them off to illegals. This is the crux of the matter.
Yep.
Okay, this is the thing that why they really hate my guts and want me to die. By using entitlements fraud, the Democrats have been able to attract and retain vast numbers of illegal immigrants.
And buy voters.
And buy voters, exactly. They basically bring in, 10, 20 million people who are beholden to the Democrats for government handouts and will vote overwhelmingly Democrat, as has been demonstrated in California. This is
it's an election strategy. Yeah.
Yes.
It's power.
Yes. And it doesn't take much to turn the swing states blue.
And Elon Musk is right. The reason that all this anger and vitriol and violence is being aimed at him is because he is, under the direction of President Trump, rooting out where the corruption festers, the petri dish of this corruption. And it's not just hypothetically, the draining the swamp. We have been talking for a decade, you and I, about the Cloward-Piven plan. The Cloward-Piven plan is a relatively obscure, although I'm sure a bunch of you in the live chat are going to say, yes, we've been raising the alarm about this. The Cloward-Piven plan is a political plan, a plan of political warfare to overrun the United States with illegal aliens for the express purpose of taking advantage of our existing infrastructure, whether that be our public school systems or our neighborhoods, our housing supply, our food supply chains, our medical systems, our welfare systems, in order to crash those institutions. The Cloward-Piven plan uses illegal aliens as a vanguard to break our institutions here in the United States in order to do what enemies of the United States have always wanted to do, usher in communism. I wrote a book in 2023 called Hide Your Children, exposing the Marxists behind the attack on America's kids. And in that book, I talk about Antonio Gramsci and how he, an Italian communist, he identified that when there is a successful Marxist revolution, it is not built on Karl Marx's vision of this disgruntled working class rebelling against an oppressive ruling class. That doesn't, this working class versus ruling class, that doesn't breed enough contention that there are actually governments overthrown based on that premise. But what does lead to an effective Marxist revolution, as Gramsci noted, is when the civil institutions of the United States, or of any country, but the civil institutions of a nation are first destroyed. That being the education system, our system of law and order, the nuclear family, marriage, these civil institutions that aren't necessarily endorsed or created by government, but they are institutions on which we, the people, rely. Religious structures are another aspect of this. The media, And so you look around you in our country and you see this combination of Antonio Gramsci's plan to take over our civil institutions, coupled with this Cloward Piven plan of using illegal aliens as the vanguard to destroy our civil institutions. Because what destroys our civil institutions quicker than being flooded with people who not only abuse their stay and drain our resources in a physical, practical way, but who also despise our culture and are then beholden politically to those who allowed them to come here in the first place? That's why Elon Musk is being targeted in the way that he is. He's exactly right. He is over the target, and the opposition, the enemies of the United States, knows this. They know this.